Hey you guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the third video of STINAWEEN. Today we are creating this beautiful glam skull look. I wanted to do something that's kind of more achievable for you guys. I love doing the, scary, crazy looks for Halloween, but I also just love me a basic like glam Halloween sleigh. This you don't even need to go out and buy like a costume or an outfit for. I'm literally just wearing a black sweater. Before we get into this look, if you haven't seen my other videos, actually, I said that this was the third, but I think it's the fourth. Something like that. If you haven't seen the other videos that I posted previously, I will leave those links down in the description for you. We are on look number 4 of 14. I've got a lot more in store for y'all. I hope that you're ready. This is probably going to be the last like girly cute look that I do. Make sure you guys go and check those out. If you're not already, please subscribe. And if you want to see how I created this, keep on watching. Alright guys, so first things first, we're going to take care of our eyes and get those out of the way. I already have done one eye off camera to save some time. I'm taking this P. Louise black base and using that as a base all over my lid. I like to use this when I want just a really cool tone, dark, smoky eye, when I don't want to bring like any brown into it. I use this base because I can blend it out really nice and seamless, and it also kind of fades into a gray tone. So I really like to use this as a base for just a cool tone black smoky eye, like I said. And I'll use a black eyeshadow on top of this to, of course, deepen up the tone. Do y'all see that? Look at that. Beautiful. And it keeps it nice and cool tone. You don't have to use any browns or any other eyeshadows, just the black eyeshadow. So easy. So I'm going to continue to just blend this out and add some more black until I get the desired look that I want. Now I'm going to add that whole base to my whole eyelid, and then I'm just going to pack some black eyeshadow over top of that. And eyes are done for now. Okay, so now I'm going to use a white eyeliner pencil. This is a NYX eyeliner pencil, I believe. I'm just using this to map out where I want the like skeleton part of my face to be. You want to make sure that you're kind of drawing the skeleton like to your face. So you kind of want to feel around and feel where your bones would be on your face, and then kind of try and draw the lines of our skeleton over top of those, if that makes sense. It'll just look a lot better if the skeleton is like, symmetrical and like identical to what your actual skeleton would be. Sometimes people do like the jaws too big or the cheekbones too big or small, and it's just unproportionate, so it doesn't look real or natural. Okay, so now that I've got everything mapped out, I'm just gonna go on with some white paint. I like to fill in the biggest areas first. Obviously, it's easier. So I'm gonna do the cheekbones and the jaw, and then I'm gonna come back and fill in the teeth kind of individually as I go, which you'll see how I do it. So here's where I kind of noticed that like where I drew the nose really wasn't consistent with where my actual nose was. So I kind of went back and fixed that a little bit. So usually I don't like to paint skull teeth on my lips. I think I said in my last video, I like suck my lips in, you know, bring them together. Like, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. I usually do that, but for this look, I didn't want to have to do that. So this is actually like one of my first attempts on drawing teeth on my lips. Usually I don't like to do this, you guys, because I lick my lips a lot, and I actually end up doing this in this freaking video when I'm almost done, and it messes up everything because I already put the black on my lips. So I end up having to go back, and it's just a whole big mess. But that's why I usually don't do this. But for this look, I really thought it would be cool, so I did it. Now that I have all the white on, I'm just going in and setting it with some translucent powder. I'm using the RCMA No Color powder. So this is what I meant, is I kind of went in sections, and as y'all seen, I didn't want everything to like get lost, all the little lines that I had made with the white pencil. So yeah, that's why I went in so tedious like this. Once we have all the white filled in, we're going to go in and fill in all the black areas, which is our nose, obviously, and then inside of the, in between the jaw and cheekbones. And then, of course, in between all the little teeth and stuff, but I'm not going to do that until the very end. Usually I would do that now, but I find when I go in and add shading to everything, the black kind of wears out anyways, and I end up having to go back in and punch in that black. So instead of having to do the same step twice, I'm gonna just save it until after I do the shading. I'm gonna outline the skull because it'll just look better sitting on top of black rather than my skin tone. So I'm going in with a dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm basically just outlining all of the teeth and kind of blending it out a little bit to create a little bit of, you know, shading and shadows between the teeth. I decided to go ahead and add the black on my lips just because I wanted to see, you know, like the look kind of come together, which I shouldn't have done that because this is where I end up like licking my lips and pushing the black out onto my, the black like bleeds out onto my lips and creates a disaster. Once I've gone in with the dark brown, I'm going to go in with light brown and kind of just continue to create shadows. Using that same light brown, I'm going to take that and use it to kind of just make the skull look a little bit more worn out and old. And in a way, we are making like shadows on the skull. If you aren't sure where exactly to add your shadows and leave highlights, I would 100% recommend look at a reference picture and just copy that. It's going to get easier as you go on. Eventually you'll learn, like, obviously where there's a shadow, there has to be a highlight on the opposite side. And it's kind of difficult and hard to explain, but like once you get it, you get it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add some concealer underneath my eyes. I should have done this before I did all this white, but I just wasn't thinking, honestly. I'm adding some bronzer to my face, and then I'm also gonna contour my nose a little bit. And then now I'm going to go in with black eyeshadow to just really create those shadows that would naturally be in between your teeth. I'm also adding shadow to the top of the skull mask where our glam stops. I've popped my lashes on and I'm just going to add some eyeshadow underneath. Why did I forget lash line? That's what I'm doing. I'm adding some shadow to my bottom lash line. Only black, just smudging the black out. And then I was going to stop here, you guys, but I felt like it just needed something. So I did end up adding black and silver gems. And this to me just brought the look all together. And that's it. You're done. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this cute, fun skull makeup look. I could have taken it further and done like the body, but girl, I'm not trying to do all that. Okay, I have a 1-year-old. I don't have the time. She's not even here, but I'm like, I don't want to waste all my time with her being gone just sitting here doing this look. I want to be able to get stuff done and have some me time. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank y'all so much for staying till the end. If you have been following along with my STINAWEEN series, leave a comment down below on what has been your favorite look so far. I'm having so much fun creating all these looks. Please make sure you follow me on my other social media platforms. I'll have them linked down below. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn that notification bell on if you don't want to miss any of my other STINAWEEN uploads. I had lots of fun creating this look today. I feel scary and beautiful, kind of like, you know, tough. So yeah, that's it for now. I will see y'all in the next look. Bye.